Hey everybody. Hey everybody. I'm back. I just put some Congo bars in the oven. So I figured, you know what? I don't want to do my dishes. I could be doing the dishes or I could be chit-chatting, and I got a half an hour. Um so the kids are home. I went and got the kids, and yeah, figured, you know what? I'm going to do another live. Why not? I was on one earlier, and oh crap, I got to go back to hit the edit. Give me 1 minute. Oh yeah. Okay. So, I am cooking my Congo bars. Hey Don. Why do I not see the I see your I see your comment. Am I live? It says I'm live in StreamYard. Oh, there it goes. Yeah. I just whipped. Hey, out of ortho appointment, another in 2 weeks. Oh, what did they say, Firefly? Um, yeah, I just got back with look at me, my dish towel over me. But hi Diane. The sun's out, yeah, but it's still really windy. Oh my gosh, look at me. When Crazy went live, I decided to, well, that got me up off my butt actually, to go and do some of the things I needed to do. But now that my Congo bars are in the oven, I'm going to come back and do another live. I don't want to do the dishes. I'm not going to stay on long. They only got to cook for 35, 40 minutes. Then I'm going to have to go clean my dishes because I got to get ready for my recipe for tonight. To heal, and that my job is physical and I shouldn't risk it, and to see an endocrinologist about my bone density test. Ugh. You should talk to your doctor. If you keep going like this about things, you should see about getting on disability, and if he'd be willing to keep really good records so you could get on disability if you needed to. Because sometimes you feel like you can just work and work and work, but you know what? It seems like every time you try to do something, you're hurting. Just like me. I realize being home, my body's done, and it's exhausting, the pain every single day. I don't want to do it anymore. I don't want to have to be committed to leaving the house and going, and I just don't. If you can, maybe you're not making much now being out of work, so maybe you'd make enough on disability that way you could take a part-time job, because I think you can still work on disability, just have to make a certain amount. Diane Jenks, hi there. It's worth a shot. It takes years to get approved most times, but I mean, if your doctor can give you good records and, I'm not to the point where I have any records that would back it up because I lived through it. I just push through. I don't go to the doctor for half of the things that are bothering me. Trust me when I tell you. They set me up with a rheumatoid arthritis doctor, but it was all the way in another city where I won't go. So I'm just dealing with it when it flares up. How are the gas prices? Same, about $4.70, I think. The oil price, in a matter of hours yesterday, the fuel oil for the house, when I checked in the morning, it was $4.59, and then 3 hours later, it was $4.95. I texted Chris and I showed him. I'm like, can you believe this? Within 3 hours? Yeah. Hey, TH2. Hi there. You know what I've come to realize is it's gonna get better when it gets better. Just prep as best as you can. If you're prepping all along, your mind is always, I know my mind, it just goes. Whoops, look at me. It just goes. I'm thinking about things all the time. I could be in there making a recipe and all of a sudden I'm thinking of something, oh, I should prep this item, or I'm thinking back to what I'm seeing on other live streams when they talk about things and I'm like, yeah, I got to go do that, you know? So my mind is always going, always going. I can't shut it off sometimes. It's 12:36 here. The kids are all picked up. They're safely in the house. They had a book fair today, so I gave them each $10, and Todd didn't spend any. He didn't want any books. Sierra, I don't know what she got, but I told them I didn't want any change back. They could have it. That was theirs, you know. So if they wanted to save it for something else, they could. So they were happy with that. Hey, Ginger Ninja. Yeah, you know, Chris texted me yesterday and said that Prepper Tribe had sent him some links for the masks and these white suits and all that. And I think they're those Trivex suits, but the mask was like $35. And what good is that going to do? I appreciate it, and I had thought about it because I know Crazy Irish was talking about it a while back, getting gas masks and things like that. And it's smart. But at this point right now, in my life, I'm like, you know what? If it goes to that level, I'm done. I'm not going to want to be. And you know what I think it is? It's because I've been watching so much Walking Dead that I see how people are. Where we just got up to the season when Negan shows up and he bashed in two people's heads because he's in control. I want your stuff. You're going to work for me. And unfortunately, that's how people are now. They steal, they rob. I just read an article about the RMV system out here, the registry, where they were washing titles to salvaged vehicles, Maseratis, and expensive vehicles that were damaged beyond repair or salvaged titles. And they washed the title somehow and they sold these things for over $200,000 they made on these vehicles. And it wasn't just one, it was several high expensive vehicles. So people are going to do what they want to do. They're always going to be greedy. They're always going to be out to steal. So in a situation where the whole nuclear thing goes on, if they're going to push that button and going to hit us, I'm ready to go. I'm not going to try to live and scrounge and worry and stress. I'm ready to go. And I'm not going to be someone's slave if some other country comes and invades us and takes us prisoners and does this and does that. I've watched enough movies to see how they treat people, and my kids are not going to be abused sexually or physically in camps and things like that. I'll take us all out before that happens. All three of us will I will take us all out. That's how I feel. Hey, Lewis, Miriam. Yeah, we got to stop wearing the mask too. Hey, Sassy Cat. Sassy Cat. Yeah, I'm not worrying about all these masks. I've got my 95 masks and, I prep food supplies because there's more emergencies like winter, loss of job that come around a lot more than this nuclear crap. If it happens, it happens because I'm never going to be 100% prepared. I was thinking of something that I got to get, and then squirrel. Yeah, that's me, Don Light. I know when Firefly, it is so windy here. It's insane. Insane. I'm watching all my Christmas stars that hang down over my front of my house because they're stapled up there. They're just moving. The trees are moving. It's crazy windy right now. Be careful and take your time. I have a physical demanding job my entire life. Yeah, me too. My last job anyway. Like Chris's mother always said, don't beat your body when it's young because you're going to feel it when you get older. And he's feeling it sometimes. He's feeling it. You don't realize what you're doing. All the ice skating I did when I was a teen. messed up my discs. So, yeah. Yeah. So I'm just going about, I'm prepping as best as I can here. I'm finally doing projects that I wanted to do. I love looking up new recipes. I really do. I can lay on the couch for a whole day with a notebook and watch YouTube videos of recipes being made, and I'll jot down the create, the channel and the date so I can go back when I'm on here and find it and print it out. I could do that all the time. I love that. Uh, my French fries and chicken nuggets would be I'd be very happy. Simple, happy. Yep. I always put 100. I used to bring work home and do it off the clock, Miriam. When I was a biller, I bent over backwards for the hospital, and they still treated their employees, me and everybody else, like crap. And I learned from there. You work hard, keep a good work ethic, but don't put them before your family. Don't. And I did that. I missed all of my boys' school functions because I could never get time off. And then when the twins came, and I had a partner in my office who her kids went to the same school, and she had been there longer. So she always got to go to the school functions, and I could never, because she always put her time in first, and they never, rotated it between people. And I realized, you know what? Why am I busting my butt on my own time? Nope. Hey, Giggles. Yeah, I decided to go live again. I thought we were trying not to go live when other people were going live. That's why when I was on there, I was surprised she was going to go live, because I was already going. Maybe she didn't get the notification, because I don't always get hers either. So I got off, but I have time today. So I figured, you know what? Why not? So I realized while I was making my Congo bars that with so many of us now, that I'm going to go live when I want to go live and I have the time, and I'm not going to stop because someone else is going live, because that's what we were doing before, is we were, but I didn't, she announced she was going live when I was already live. So obviously we're not all getting the notifications, obviously. And so I'm not going to worry about it anymore. If I'm live, I'm going to stay live, and people can go and bounce to other lives. I do it. I go from one, like when Chris is live on Saturday nights, I don't want to hear it all the time. So I go to someone else's live and pop in Prepping 101 or whoever else is live. I don't sit here and watch Chris's live. And then, like, if Hutch will be live or Lake Ferry will be live or TJ live, I'll go bounce around. I think a lot of us do that now. Our time is, our schedules are so different, and there's just not enough time in the day for everybody. So I'm just going to do it when I'm doing it. And I'm not going to end my lives anymore if someone else decides to start going live. We can all bounce around. That's what I do. Do you have it? Let me go back. I did. I missed Miriam. I missed all my kids' stuff. And I was like, you know what? For what? These employers don't really care, because you know what? They'll have your job description posted before your obituaries, even if you died. They'd have your job posted before your obituaries, even in the paper. Do you have an Instant Pot? I do. And I'm on all kinds of Instant Pot sites. I'm on Seven Sisters or Six Sisters, Pressure Luck Cooking. Oh, yeah. I should use it more. I don't. But I do have a recipe here from Mandy in the Making where she does it in the Instant Pot. So I might do that. Yeah. I changed up the Congo bars. They called for semi-sweet chocolate chips, and they called for milk chocolate chips. I had them. I had both, but I also had a half a cup of butterscotch that I had chocolate chips that I had opened for another recipe that's been sitting in my cabinet. So I threw those in, and I didn't put the semi-sweet because it was 1.5 cups of the milk chocolate ones. So I went down, grabbed a jar that I had from 2020, perfectly still good, And then I use the half a cup of butterscotch. Todd's got my semi-sweet ones in his room because he eats those. He likes them. He's like my mother. My mother used to grab a bag of chocolate chips and munch on them. We couldn't touch them. At last I seen a hernia, the gown and cap. I don't know what that means. Right, you shouldn't have to just do what you want. Yeah, and I realized that this morning when I was on my live stream and someone put in chat that she was going live at 9. I never saw no notification. I checked her channel this morning like I always check before I go to live. I check her channel and trusts and giggles. And I always check before I choose to go live if they have something showing. I don't just rely on that little red thing with the lines coming because I don't see that anymore and I don't get notifications anymore. I mean, I got a notification half an hour after she started, but when she just decided to do it and I was live, I'm like, you know what? Then that's the way I'm going to be now because we're all not seeing our notifications. It's just not happening. YouTube is messing up somehow. And I don't want to have to keep worrying about who's live all the time when it don't seem to matter. We're not getting these notifications. It's YouTube's fault. And I'm not going to end my live streams either if she's, or anybody. You guys are free to bounce around. That's what I do. I bounce around. If I have the time, it's because this is the time I have in my schedule, so I'm going to do it. I didn't get a notification for yours earlier. Yeah, that happened to me with Crazy Irishes this morning. I had no clue she was until someone put it in the chat. I think it was Shift Kicker. But I didn't get a notification until a half an hour after she started. Then I saw her notification saying she'll be live in 30 minutes.
Also, when you set it up, it tells you what you do. You just go through the steps. Like
I thought she was yelling at me. She's talking to Todd. There's no stinking reserved parking on YouTube. Yeah, there's just so many of us now. And I realized, I have a lot of subscribers that her and other people don't have her. And I'm subscribed to a lot of people that she's not. So it's hard for all of us. It really is. And I'm not trying to be mean or anything, but I'm just realizing I'm learning. Like I said, I've learned a lot this past year from YouTube on the etiquette and the do's and don'ts. And it started out do and don't, be respectful. But with YouTube not letting us get notified and always having to ring that stupid bell and it's still not working, it's everybody for themselves, basically. I still go in. I go in to their live streams because I love them guys. It's just we can't all coincide. I don't text everybody every 5 minutes. I just don't do that. Agree, Lee. Who wants to live in a communist country and tortured? I'm ready. Yeah. I was thinking about that last night and we were talking about the suits and I had thought about getting gas masks and I went on a few websites and they were $250, $300 because Pinball was talking about the gas masks. And I researched it and I'm like, oh my God, right now, this very moment, I can't afford 4 gas masks. I could, but it would take pretty much all the money that I have to fix my car right now. And I don't want to touch what's in my savings account, in my savings. So, and this world, is it really worth being in if it's going to get to that point and happen? No. Maybe if I was in my 20s. But I don't want to see those two going through the tortures that I'm hearing about in Ukraine and in Afghanistan and all those places, and China and all those places. I will take them out with me before I let that happen to them. Hey, Sharon. I'm making Congo bars, Sharon. I found it on Apron Strings cooking channel. I found 2 nice air fryer cookbooks at the Dollar Tree. Oh, Dollar Tree, huh? Oh, wow. It's a hit or miss over here for books. It's always Bible stuff. And don't get me wrong. I don't fault anybody for being religious. I just don't want to read Bible stuff. or all the books that don't sell, like Phil, who's that Phil guy on TV? Dr. Phil and all the big stars that write a book and it doesn't do anything. It ends up in the Dollar Tree. So, Lee, watch The Road. What? The Road, isn't that with I think I've seen that with the guy from The Walking Dead. No, Paul Walker, isn't it? The Road. I thought I might have had that one too. Hey, TH2. Sierra licked all my beat. She licked the beater and the spatula. She said it was too salty, but yet there was no salt. It was like a half a teaspoon in the salt. I mean, of salt. It was 2 cups of brown sugar, though. So that's probably what she was tasting. Kids will be endgame to control because they know no others. Yeah. I have no problem. When I see our lives becoming like I've been watching on TV and movies to that point, come on, you two. We're going to go and we're going to go take care of it ourselves, and we're all going to be gone at the same time. That'll be the day they get forced to work for someone else and be a slave and be raped all the time by pedophiles and things like that. Never. Hold on. Okay, they both, and I had to have them shut their doors because Sierra, they're on their phones and on their computers at the same time, both of them. So that's 2 phones, 2 computers, and they're on the same game, and they're all in a chat with a group of kids. So when Sierra's, you can hear it on her phone and her computer, and then it echoes into Todd's because they're all in the same one. So it's like hitting you double. And every night it's like that. So I have to have them shut their doors. Yeah, I'm Dr. Phil and all them, but those are the kind of books we see in the Dollar Trees here, is books like that. Clinton wrote a book, or Dr. Phil wrote a book, or Oprah wrote a book, or some bigwig wrote a book, and it didn't get money sells, so it's ending up in the Dollar Tree for $1 when they're selling them for $29.95 originally. Come on now. Giggles! Han Solo. I have a mess in that kitchen. Both counters are full of dirty dishes. And then I got to start another recipe too, that Mongolian beef, but my beef is still thawing out. Yeah. You know where I found and it was because of TJ Preps. She did a video once where she went to the Ollie's and she showed all the books she got, and I was dying. I was like, "Oh my God, what a find." She had all these awesome books and awesome things that she got for good prices. So when me and Chris finally went to Ollie's a few months ago, I found a lot of books. I was like, "Yes." I wish I had gone sooner. Now I signed up for the Ollie's card. I got the Ollie's card, but it's so far that I'd have to be going out there for something to go to that store. But yeah, TJ Preps. Watch, she has some good videos on things she's done. I keep going back to that plastic tote she's got where she put it with all essentials for cooking and things if you had to bug out. She's got everything. I love that video. I've watched it I don't know how many times because I always just boost my ideas. Really go check that video out. I couldn't find it right now. I should know, but I've watched. She just puts a little of everything in that plastic tote, and I can't remember if it had wheels and a handle, but oh my God, she thought of things like a little bottle of dish soap and cooking utensils and collapsible things like bowls, and oh my god, it was just such good ideas. And that was one of the videos that stood out to me when I first found her, was that video. And I go back to it a lot because I actually, when I went to Walmart one time, I think I was on the phone with or texting with Lady Casca, I found a bowl, plate, and fork set. It was in a mesh bag. Oh, my button's going off. Hold on. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. I need a pot holder. Oh my. Give me 1 minute, guys. That time went by fast. All right, it's coming out clean. So I'm gonna leave it. The top is still a little. I'm gonna take it out because I always do that. I leave it in longer and then I'm screwed. All right, give me 1 second. Oh my god. Stuck my finger in it and I made it indent.
What do you mean where are you gonna be on it?
Okay, I'm coming. I just gotta shut my oven off. Let that cool off. Okay. Oh my, it looks heavenly, these Congo bars. It smells so good too. Wait till you guys see the video. And it's so easy. Oh, I could have put Andy's candies in there too or something. I have some Andy's candies. Chris just sent me a text. Watch this February 28th video on YouTube.
Without what you do. And don't you forget it.
Oh, it's not even really him. It's just I'll watch it later. It's a video of Biden, but it's, you can tell his head's on another body. There's a lot of those, but I dig behind him. Yep. I've been finding a lot of good cookbooks at the thrift. I know. That's where I wish I could. You know what? I'll take a video and show you all the books. I collect the Taste of Home hardcover annual recipes. And I think I've gotten almost every year from 1999 up to like the middle of 2017 or something like that. Hey, Wide Family Farm. So I collect those. And I've only ever gotten them at the thrift stores. I don't buy anything brand new. I buy everything at the thrift stores. Because $29.95 for the hardcover book, because my mom did that. She bought all of the Taste of Home from Taste of Home, and it was $30 a book every month. And I told her, I said, that's the only thing in this house that I want when you pass. That's it. But then I started finding them at the thrift stores, and I keep a Google spreadsheet on my phone. And when I'm at the bookstore, I open up my Google spreadsheet and it shows me what I have already. I always write in my spreadsheet what I have. And then I have another column of the ones that I need of that author or whatever I'm interested in. I do the same thing with my DVDs. I keep it on a Google sheet. And when I go to the thrift store, if I see a movie, I look on my Google sheet, and if I already have it there, I know not to buy it because I bought 3 Polar Expresses, 3 of a couple other movies because I didn't remember that I had them. So now I'm strictly go by what's on my Google sheet, and every time I come home with movies, I add them to the sheet. So I don't have to buy the same movie over and over. But what I've been finding is my sheet is not that updated because for some reason things disappeared that I thought I had. I knew I had Ferris Bueller's Day Off on DVD, but it wasn't on my sheet. So I don't know if it's accidentally got deleted or what. So I have to go through it again and make sure that it's correct. Thank you, Shift Kicker, for putting the links because I'm so busy yapping over here. But I really like talking with you guys. I find that not having too many people on the panel for me and my, you know, because when too many people are on the panel, myself included, I don't pay attention to the chat. And that's because me and my squirrel brain. Giggles, you're so awesome. You didn't have to do that. I actually ordered Shift Kicker sent me a link and I ordered an apron from the link she sent. But with all the cooking I do, it'd be nice to have more than one. And I have behind our door in the kitchen, I have a coat rack on the wall. Chris put it up there. So I have space for some aprons, and that's where I'm going to leave them. And when I go to cook, because I had that sweatshirt on. See the sweatshirt on the chair that I was wearing this morning? And I put the flour in the freaking KitchenAid mixer and I let it go, and the flour went everywhere. I do have the cover that goes over the KitchenAid when you're adding that stuff in it so that it doesn't poof back at you, but I find it to be a real nuisance. And apron strings showed a way where when you're putting your dry flour in there, you pulse it on, off, so that it gets it mixed in for a few seconds and it doesn't poof back at you, but I always forget to do it. So I was covered in flour. Covered. Post it. Oh yeah, look. Okay, so I have this little thing right here. This was in Chris's mother's apartment when she moved to Texas and we had to clean her apartment out. This is full of those little pieces of paper, and then inside here I have my stickies, and I have these stickies, and I have, look at all my little notes everywhere, guys. They're even stuck to the side here. And then I have like a whole pile of them where I jot notes on, and then I stick them over here. And then once a month or so, I go through them and I toss half of them out because they're not relevant anymore. But yeah, I have to write on one of these papers. Every time I go down to the basement for something, I write what I'm going down there for, because I'll get halfway down the stairs or I'll get to the bottom of the stairs and then I forget what I went down there for. Because, I got to throw something in the dryer now that the washing machine's done. So I go to do that and I forgot why I went downstairs in the first place. I haven't eaten anything this. Oh yeah, I did. I had an egg sandwich. My bad. That was like it's early. I made myself an egg sandwich. Is Heroic Prepper in here? I did print out the Thrive Life shelf life of all their products. They had it in our tool section. So I tried to save it to my desktop and upload it in a picture of it into my community tab, but it didn't do it. It wouldn't do it. So, I got to find another way to get it out there onto somewhere. But I was reading all the fruits. Okay, so everything has a 25-year shelf life, except for carrot dices. They're dehydrated, so they're 8 years. And then sour cream powder is 10 years unopened. 10 years for a shelf life for the sour cream powder. Butter powder is 5 years. The cookie dough mix, 3 years. The white country dough mix is 3 years. The flour is 5 years. So the gluten-free flour, 5 years. The fudge brownie mix is 3 years. The macaroon cookie mix is 3 years. The instant brown rice is 7 years. But the white instant rice is 30 years. The bechamel, 10 years. The beef and chicken bouillon is 5 years. And then the cheese sauce, the Espanol, tomato sauce, and the velouté is all 10 years. But everything else that and the mashed potatoes are 5 years because those are dehydrated as well. Scrambled egg mix is good for 7 years. But everything else is 25 years. Yep, everything else is 25 years. So there are some exceptions. I'm going to try to figure out a way to share this out. Go eat, Giggles. I'm getting text up the wazoo here. It's all these things I signed up for so long ago when I was doing sweepstakes. Now I keep getting all these emails. Oh, wait, I can text to stop. Okay, stop. Let me text stop to that one. Whoops, I hit the wrong button, people. I'm not good with the texting. That's another reason why I don't spend a lot of time texting, because I've just got fat fingers and I make a lot of mistakes when I'm texting. So I try not to bother people too. I wish YouTube had a messenger thingy. I know, right? I know. I'm not going to stay on much longer. A few more minutes or so. I have to go and clean that kitchen. Oh my God. So many dirty dishes. And then I want to get all the ingredients for the Mongolian beef so I can just do the video, and I can screenshot it through my phone and transfer it to your phone. I'm not good with all that stuff. And it's so light. It's so light. You wouldn't be able to even read it. I'm thinking I may redo it myself on a Word doc or a doc, and then try to save it that way. And I don't know. This was updated November 11th of 20. So I'm going to see if there's a newer version too. But it's good to have, and I'll have it now so that in my folder up here. So if anybody ever has a question, they can email me, or I could do a video. Yeah, I could do a video. I will. That's going to go onto my to-do list. I know Heroic Prepper was asking, but if he had any specific questions, he could just email me. I haven't even checked my emails really today. I haven't done that yet. I have a letter from my friend up in Idaho. She moved to Idaho from North Carolina, and she sends me a 4 or 5 page letter that she types out, and I never even opened that yet. That was from a couple days ago. I did order the apron. I ordered one of the aprons that Sandra Moody sent me and Shift Kicker. I got 2 aprons coming, and I found season 8, 9, and 10 of The Walking Dead between Walmart and Amazon. So I got them from both. I got 2 from I got Walking Dead season 8 from Amazon and 9 and 10 from Walmart because they were much cheaper. Hopefully they're not bad quality. But the ones I got from Walmart are the ones I have here, and they're beautiful, beautiful quality. I am not bad at it. I check every morning when I wake up. And Chris got up and was talking with me, and I didn't do any of the things that I normally do in the morning because I get up at 5. I come here. I take my pills. I sit down and I watch people. I watch pinball. I watch other people's videos that dropped and that I get notified of overnight. I try to watch those between 5 and 5:30. Then I'm getting the kids up, and I come back and I sit here while they're getting ready, and because they're in the kitchen getting their lunches together or whatnot. And I sit here and I watch videos and I do emails and stuff. And I just didn't today because he was talking. Yep, I got the 2 aprons that you sent me. And then I ordered one of the ones I think that Sandra Moody sent me a link on. How long after you open the cans of Thrive do you have to use it up? So Thrive Life, once you open the can, it's good for a year. 1 year. Unless you repackage it with oxygen absorbers into another container, you can get a few more years out of it. things that I open that I know I'm not going to use often, I will take out like half the can or what I'm going to use in a recipe. And then I will repackage it with an oxygen absorber in a glass jar, a canning jar. I've done that with a few things that I opened and I found that I wasn't using a lot of. But yeah, yep, they're good for 1 year, and you don't want to keep them at like I didn't know this, and I ordered stuff, and I have a cabinet in my kitchen that faces the backyard, and in the summer that sun beats down on my wall from the outside, and it heats my cabinet up to like 90 degrees in there. You don't want that because it will soften all your freeze-dried stuff and you'll lose that crunch. It's still good. I still eat it and everything because it's got to be rehydrated anyway. So, but I learned that you want to store it in a cool place. Same thing with like now that same cabinet right now, it's getting ice cold because it's the cold hitting it this winter. Oh, pockets are small. I didn't even think of pockets on the apron. I don't use pockets really, so I'm not worried about that. I'm just ruining all my shirts because I'm a slob. I'm a slob. Yeah, giggles. It is a year. Yep. But like I said, if you don't use it a lot, if it's very rare, you're going to use the ingredients. Put it in a glass jar or a Mylar or something, and put an oxygen absorber, and it'll last you again a few years. I'm getting hungry, and I'm getting a headache because I haven't eaten since this morning. Does licking the spatula count as eating? Probably not. I did lick the spatula. Just a little lick. Oh, Sierra's having issues with her friend again. Oh boy. Oh, she's having problems with her friend. Her friend's putting her through the ringer. Let's just say that. I feel bad because there's only so much I can do. And it's something she's got to figure out how to deal with on her own with this girlfriend of hers. And Sharon, how does the Thrive monthly thing work? Yeah. The Thrive Life, once you become a monthly subscriber, you're going to create your own dashboard where you go in and do your ordering. And when you set it up, you can choose whatever day of the month you want to order every month. I used to set mine for the 25th, but you can change it as many times as you want to a different day. I now don't go on the every first of the month when the specials come out, I place my order and I do ship now so that it comes out of my account and I get it right then and there because of how hard it was to get everything for a while. It was so backlogged and out of stock a lot. It's calmed down now, I think. But you can change the date as often as you want. What happens is when you pick a day, you're going to add things to your dashboard, your cart. It's going to be a delivery truck. There's a delivery truck and there's a little shopping cart. When you're a monthly subscriber, you're going to go with that shopping truck, the truck, not the shopping cart. And when you first do your very first order, all those items in there are going to populate into that same date following the next month. So it's up to you to take those things out if you want to order different things. You're going to remove them from that. As soon as you place that order and cash out, it's going to drop those same products into the same date, but the following month. You're going to see the date change. You need to take those out, delete them out. But you can change the date whenever you want. And they're going to email you a few days before that date you chose and say, we're getting ready to process your order. Make any changes you want. So you have a few days up until the day before that date you choose. You can change your order, delete, add things, whatever you want, a million times until the day before. That's it. They're going to say, we're processing your order, and that's it. So you have basically till the day before that date you chose. I now have everything shipped the first the first few days of the month. I don't wait till the 28th of the month, because before it was so hit or miss on stock being there that I always do ship now. And I get it within a week to 10 days after I've placed my order. Most of the time it's a few days after. Hold on. Oh, Shift Kicker got him. I went in to do it. You're so awesome, Shift Kicker. Yeah. And I found out another thing too, Sharon. If you order and you become a monthly subscriber, you're going to get a referral code. So you can take that referral code and give it to people you know that are going to order. And if they order with that referral code you give them, you're going to get money off your next orders. You're going to get credit, and it'll show up in your dashboard how much credit you have. Because one of my customers just did like almost $1,000 order. It was over 900. And a few months ago, she did $1,000 order, and she used up all these credits. And I'm like, she's not a consultant. How did she get these credits? Well, it turns out when you start ordering as a subscriber, a monthly subscriber, you get a referral code. So you say your friend comes over, oh, I want to order too. Have her go through your referral code, and you're going to get money off your stuff. And I guess it was pretty substantial, because her order was almost $1,000, and she only paid I think it was like 700 or 800 after all the referral codes came off of people that I guess, yeah, it was crazy. I was like, wow, because my commission is only on what she spends, not what, after her referral code credits come off, that's what my commission is based on. So I didn't make much of a commission. And that's how I was like, I noticed that. I'm like, why am I not getting much of a commission on that size of an order? And I called and they explained it to me. And I'm like, okay, because she does that every few months. She buys a big, huge order. And I'm like, okay, I'm just glad she's stocking her shelves now. Yeah, but if you ever had any questions, lazarikhomestead@gmail.com, just email me first, and we can figure it out and talk about it. And so I can give them your link, but my referral code. Yeah, once you set up your thing, you're going to go into your account, and there's going to be a referral code that you can click on, and you'll get it. And it'll be that's your referral code. And if whoever you talk to orders through, that adds that code in at checkout, you're going to get credit. I did not realize that until recently. Yeah. And she got a lot of credit off of her order because she had some, people using her code. So it helped her get more stuff for less. And she also turned her friend on to prepping, storage food for the shelf. I didn't even realize that. I don't even know if I have a referral code, but I don't know. As a consultant, I don't know if I do. Probably not, because I don't know. I'm not the greatest consultant, guys. I can answer your questions, but I just don't broadcast my Thrive Life business like some people do, To them, it's their business, and they really want to make money and go on these trips and things that you can earn, but I'm not all about that. I just want the stuff on my shelves. Yeah. And once you try the food, it's going to speak for itself. The taste is going to be, you're going to see it's well worth it. It is. It's such a stress-free way for me to have food on my shelves, and I don't have to stress about it. Because, if shit were hit the fan tomorrow and there was nothing in the store, I have enough food from Thrive Life on my shelves. If we ration it out good, years we could go. Years. Tacos and steak tips and mashed potatoes and casseroles and just grilled chicken strips and oh my god, yeah, I have enough that it would keep us going for years just with my Thrive Life alone. Hey, Shift Sharon. Oh, Shift Kicker said I haven't checked my. Oh, Sandra. My God, my eyes are bugging out. That was Sandra Moody. Sorry, I'm late. Just checking. I'm realizing, Sandra, that we're not getting these notifications. I literally got Crazy Irish's notification a half hour of her already being live, and I was already in chat, and then a notification popped up saying she was going live in 30 minutes. So you hit that bell, and it doesn't seem to make a difference.
You have the right cord for it?
Maybe once a month when your order comes in, you can do a video and answer some questions. I do sometimes do my opening my monthly order, but they've been so small lately because I've stocked up so much that I can do a regular size order now. I did a few videos in the past. If you go back, you'll see on my table a whole wall of Thrive Life cans that came in my order. I literally made a tiered wall with everything. But yeah, I could definitely answer any questions too. Strap on spelled backwards is no parts. Okay. I don't know if that's a troll or not, but it has nothing to do with what we're talking about. Sharon, the broccoli. Chris really likes the broccoli. He's the only one in the house that eats broccoli. So I get the pantry size cans and I take out a handful, rehydrate it, and it's enough for his meal. And there's none going to waste. He likes that. He likes the Thrive Life broccoli. I don't like corned beef. I mean, I've had it one time, Firefly, but when I did, I didn't like it, and it's very salty. And do you make more referral coding than commissioning? Just exchange codes with all the regular orders. I don't even know, Han Solo. All I know is the commissions I make now are literally last month I made $34. A lot of people are just not ordering like they were in the beginning, and it's probably due to the economy. And I'm not going to push things, you know what I mean? Because I can't afford my $700-800 orders that I was making. So I stick, because a consultant, you have to spend $50 a month. So I get it to my 100 just so I can have free shipping. And I only order from the sale stuff. That's it. I don't order anything that's not on sale. It's only the sale items each month because it varies so much every month that I'm going to get everything I want at some point. But the first few months of ordering, I do $700-800 orders, and my commission on a $700 order was maybe $20 on my own order. So after you've been going at it for so long, as the months go by, you make a lot as a consultant in the beginning because you get all this credit every time you make a $500 in sales, you get a $25 credit, and I got thousands of dollars in credit in the first 3 months because all my orders. But now it's like a 2 or 3% on your orders that you really don't make a whole lot. You have to be really pushing your business and advertising and constantly putting stuff out everywhere on your business and getting out there and talking to people. That's not me. I don't have that in me. It's here for people that want it. I swear by this food. It's fabulous food. And I like I've said so many times, I think of it as my retirement security when I'm in my 60s, 70s, and I can't afford as much as I can now. And that food will be there. And it tastes so good. Yeah, I was just, Sandra, the same thing with me. I read your comment and I thought it was on someone else's. the prices on Thrive Life, I haven't noticed really that they've gone up too much at all. Yeah, Sandra, me too. I am stocked so well that I bought so much in the beginning that now I can sit back and just buy items that are on sale because I know I have a variety of everything we use already. And I can get 1 can of this and 1 can of that because in a few months it'll be back on sale again. And we'll have those every couple months. We have those big sales like the back to school sale and the Black Friday sale and the spring sale. And so I know now that I can wait and just take my time because I have so much now. In the beginning, I did hardcore because I wanted it all. So I could try it and see what I'd keep buying. But yeah, I strictly do it for my retirement security. And that is something that Lisa Sutton, my upline, said about it, is that she's doing it for when she's ready to retire and her income is not the same. She'll have all that food. Yes, I do let everybody know when the sales are coming. Every month we get a new sale. So March sale is right now, and it's pulled pork, broccoli, instant milk, sausage crumbles. I love those. Green beans, strawberries, green chili peppers. You can get pantry size and number 10 size. Then they have the March specials pack, which is one of every one of these in the pantry size. And it's $110.76. So you're saving a few bucks by buying it in one whole pack. But I don't like green chili peppers, and we don't eat as many green beans and broccoli. So I just get a can every now and then when they're on sale. I got the instant milk because I've never tried it. And I got the sausage crumbles. I got 2 of the sausage crumbles and 1 instant milk. And because I have pretty much everything else on my shelf already that we don't eat as much of those other things. So next month it'll be something else. And yeah, the sausage crumbles are awesome. I should have if I had some open, I would have thrown them in my pasta sauce I made last night, but I didn't have any open. And I didn't want to go downstairs. They're good though. They are good. I think after the series that I do, or the few video series I do of Dining on a Dime cooking, I may start doing just like a series with just cooking with Thrive recipes only for a couple days, or and then you can see the stuff that would require me opening up some of my cans, and which I have plenty. It's just, oh, I gotta shut this light off. I've been so busy lately. Look at all my pasta. I got 14 boxes of pasta sitting there. I just took out of the freezer this morning. I got to work on that. And I got a lot of things on my plate right now. Cake. Their brownies are really good, but they're very expensive. The Thrive Life brownies are not worth it. They're worth it if you're going to keep a can or 2 on the shelf for an emergency. But 1 pantry size makes a 9 by 13, and they're so expensive. When you can go and get 10 for 10 at the store, a Pillsbury or Duncan Hines or whatever, when they're on sale for $1 a box. You have to be smart with your shopping. I'd rather have 10 boxes in my stockpile of Duncan Hines for $10 instead of paying $10 for a can that only makes 1. I have 1 down there because in an emergency, if I didn't have anything else, I could open up that. Oh, Sassy, yes. They have, with every monthly, they have recipes that include the monthly stuff that's on sale. Like this one is sausage and green chili breakfast burrito, pulled pork and veggie stir fry. So every month they have recipes on, and it's all on my site. You can see it all on my site. I'll put my link there. And you can see you go to my site, you can see all the recipes that they give you. We have a recipe tab with people that have made things, and they have their own chef as well. So the chef puts the recipes up there, and people that buy things and make things, they submit their recipes. And yeah, you can see all that on my on my site. There's the link to my site. And you can read all the labels that are on these cans. You can, if you click on that product, you're going to see the label, and it's the full label with all the nutrition information, the directions, the ounces, everything. It's all there. It tells you how to join and the 3 different packages to be a consultant. It explains everything. It's so awesome. I started out, I was watching Sutton's Days every day. I was watching all her videos, and I was reading in her description box. She had her link there. She never pushed her. She's a consultant, and she never pushed it, her business. She was stocking for herself and her retirement, so she never talked about it. She just had her link in there. So more and more, she every once in a while she'd start talking about it, and I started ordering from her as a one-time order. I wasn't a monthly subscriber, and I was spending a lot, and I realized I liked it. So then I started doing monthly subscriptions, and I really was spending a lot, hundreds of dollars. And I started thinking, well, why don't I just become a consultant? With the consultant package, I got the cheapest package. It was $100. It comes with a bunch of cans of foods, and I can make money on my own orders. You do make a few bucks on your own orders. It's not a lot. And then it just blew up from there from YouTube. I started getting customers. But it's the food, and it's the quality, and it's the ease, and I don't have to stand there and chop and dice and everything, and I can throw it in, and oh my God, the shrimp tastes just like shrimp. At first, I thought it was a waste of money on the shrimp, and I said so in my video, or but once I started using it, and I just put a few pieces of shrimp in the water, it took seconds for the shrimp to thaw, to rehydrate, and oh my God, it's so, so good and flavorful, and I just eat a bowl full of it here and there. It's so good.
Sorry, Bob. You're done.
Sandra, I believe she is a consultant. Who else? Lori's World does it. Ginny from Homestead Corner is a consultant. Lisa Sutton, Linda's Pantry, she's a consultant. I found it through, I used to watch Linda's Pantry all the time. That's how I learned to can and stuff. And I saw her cooking with it. And she would take them out of the cans and put them in Tupperware. And a lot of people do that. And I may start doing that. I just don't keep enough of it open. Wicked Prepared, they do it. She's a consultant too. Does the shrimp have a lot of, you'd have to look on the nutrition label. I don't have a can up here that I can read it. I ate it all. I ate it all. So good. The shrimp are the little salad shrimps. They're not the big, big shrimps. And the cucumbers are not slices. They are cucumber dices. They're diced up like bacon bits. So be careful. Really look at the labels. They have several pictures under the label. You can click on the pictures and it'll show you the actual product. I didn't do that when I ordered the cucumbers. I thought they were the slices. They're not. They're diced up so fine. It's like bacon bits. And I knew I wouldn't use those. So I gave a can away. And I don't order those anymore. Good thing I opened them at one point so that I would know. These trolls, they have nothing better to do. A nap. Yeah, they are good for salads. Oh my God. The shrimp are very good for, and it's so convenient because the kids don't eat them. So when I'm in the hunkering craving for just like a little bit of shrimp salad, I just whip up. It takes seconds for it to rehydrate in the water, cold water. Seconds. I just add some shrimp to the water. I go and get the rest of the stuff for the salad, and I just whip up a bowl and I eat it, or I put it in a taco or whatever. So good. That's what I like about Thrive is the quick prep. Right, Sandra, you do not make a lot as a consultant. You do not. You do not. Like I said, last month my deposit was $34. The month before that it was $50. And that was probably on my own orders, you know, because I'm going to be honest, a lot of people can't afford it anymore. I don't see all the same customers that I once had. And that's okay because they got what they needed at the time they were ordering, and their shelves are stocked to where they want them. So that's good. And I don't fault them for not ordering because not everybody can afford it all. I had to stop ordering $600-700 because I can't afford that. So now but I've gotten my stock to where I'm good, so I can ease back and just get my $50 to $100 a month now. And I have such a variety of every single thing we eat that I don't have to stress about not, oh, I need to get that, because I don't need to get it now. I have 5 or 6 cans on my shelf and I can get one. When the sale comes around again, I'll get another one. Every month it's a different set of stuff on sale. So you're going to get that variety of what you need on your shelves at a decent price. I never heard of paparazzi and pharmacy. We're at 1 hour and 6 minutes already. Yeah, it's tight for us too with all my giggles. I totally get it. With the car repairs, I gotta go spend another $1,000 on my AC in another week. The Thrive beef is awesome. Awesome. The shredded beef I didn't think I would like. And Susanna, she told me about that. She had told me how good it was. So I took her word for it and I opened a can and oh my God, she was dead on right. Totally right about that. I made it in a video with gravy, the shredded beef, and over mashed potatoes. Oh my God, because once you rehydrate it, it tastes just like you had cooked it, a roast. And the Hamburg dices, oh my God, just like Hamburg. It is Hamburg. It's just rehydrated with water again. And it's just like you made it, fresh. Yes, it is, Sassy Cat. Money is definitely an issue for a lot of us. I agree. That's why I'm not out there pushing my business. If you want to try it, I cook with it in my videos, and you can always email me and say, "Hey, what was that in your video?" And I can, my advice is to stick to the sales every month. If you're going to pick out 1 or 2 things from the sale, try it. Then you'll know if you want to keep ordering it, because these things all come back around. Every month we have a different group, and it's usually a few fruits, a few veggies, some cheese, some eggs, some meats. It's always a little bit from every part of the site. And you can stack your shelves pretty quickly by just shopping the sales once a month. And we have some really good mega sales that come up 2 or 3 times a year, like the Labor Day, the Black Friday sale, the back to school sale. There's a spring sale. They also have sales to customer appreciation. We just had a flash sale where certain items are on sale, and you just keep track of what you have and what you want to get, and you wait for those sales, because every month it's going to be a new set of stuff. You'll get what you need. Yes, it would, Sharon. Oh, yes, it would. Sassy, I have to say that I've had that car since 2011 and I've never had to do anything to it until recently. So it's old, and I only have 120,000 miles on it. So things are just from wear and tear are going now. It's nothing that can be helped. My starter went after 123,000 miles of driving it every day, a couple times a day, going to get the kids and going here and going there. We've gone everywhere with that car. I've gone down to the North Carolina several times in that car. So it's just normal wear and tear. And I did use my car every day for my job. I was driving clients everywhere, so all day long, every day. So a lot of wear and tear on my car. It's held up wonderfully. I've never had any, it's never broke down on me. Just things are starting to go. And the stuff that I've replaced, the motor mounts, the starter, my coil packs, they're going to go for another 123,000 miles. And with me not driving too far anymore, I don't drive my car for a job anymore, and I'm home more. It's going to last me for a very long time. Yeah. Everything on my car, my frame is beautiful. There's no rust on my car. There's nothing like that. It's a Toyota RAV4. I call it my granny mobile. Their shredded cheeses are really good too, Sassy Cat. The mozzarella and the Monterey, and you just sprinkle just a few drops of water on a little bit of cheese, and then you just take whatever cheese you need. If it's for one chicken breast, you want to throw some cheese on top, you just take a little teaspoon or a tablespoon or a third of a cup, you throw it in a bowl, you drop a few drops of water, it rehydrates, and then you cook with it. And it's so good. And then you put your can away or whatever container you put it in, and you don't have it sitting in your fridge going bad. Same with the sour cream powder. I have enough sour cream powder to get me through 10 years because I don't throw away sour cream powder. I just take what I need for a baked potato once in a while or a taco. If I want one taco, I just take a couple tablespoons of the sour cream powder, add water, and I got sour cream. I've done videos with that too. Oh, I haven't cut into them. They're still hot, Giggles. Yeah, my body is falling apart. Oh, wow. 288K miles. I don't drive a lot, so I don't think I'm going to get to that amount of miles on my car for a very long time.
I can't rap.
I hope so. It should. Sassy. Hey, Miriam. Yeah, so today's a good day to chit chat. I do have to get in there. I'm gonna stop this stream in a few minutes so I can go in and clean my kitchen and get ready for dinner's prep. I haven't wanted to sit down. Like I'll sit down here, but laying down, I end up getting like a muscle pain in my side. So I'm trying to just wait until no more naps if I can help it until it's nighttime and I can go to sleep. My car had 36,000 miles on it when I bought it. It was it's a 2010 and only 36,000 miles, but I drove it. And now I'm at 123,000. And I've had it since 2011. And it was a car that they kept at the dealership to go run errands on and things like that. It wasn't a car that was driven all the time. So I only had 36,000 miles on it, and I'm just starting to have to replace things now. But again, you figure it is now 2022 and it's a 2010. So it's 12 years old and it has 123,000 miles. So I put about 10,000 miles a year on it. Not bad. And I did a lot of driving for my job and just driving. Yep, same here, Sandra Moody. And that's why when I first started the Thrive Life, I really put big orders in so I could get a mixture of everything on my shelves quickly. And then I could slow down. And I'm glad because now with all this economic bull crap going on and shortages there was no chicken at Walmart the other day, no chicken. But I have plenty stocked in my freezers and on my shelves and pressure canned, so I'm good. But had I not pressure canned or had my freezer stuff, I would have all that Thrive Life. No, it doesn't sound like a Mack truck dripped in Dior. I have a 2016 SUV with 10,000 miles. Yep, that's the way to do it. Shut your alarm door. Shut your door. She's over there yelling. Anyway, I think you're probably all tired of me by now, huh? I probably should get off here. Yeah, I do. I have sciatic problems too. I live with my biofreeze. I slather that stuff on. I spackle it on, people. Spackle it. But it works. It works good. And I don't use it every day because it don't bother me every day. But I can't sit still long enough. Even at night when I go to lay down for the night, I'm up because I got to go pee every 20 minutes because I drink so much water. And then I got to go and do this in the kitchen, or I got to go do that, or I got to go do this. So I don't sit still. So a heating pad would be, maybe once I got in bed, I could do that. But then I already have the hot flashes. So the heating pad would just make it worse. I have some bad discs too. I have some bad discs. I found that out in my 20s. And they're just starting to bother me really bad now. I think that's what it is. Such is life. I'm not willing to drive 3 towns over to a major hospital and get stuck in traffic and go. No, I'd rather just deal with it every day and deal with it. I know I want food too, hung giggles. I haven't eaten. I did take a little lick off the batter, off the spatula, but that was it. There's so much sugar in that. 2 cups of brown sugar. I'll probably have a small piece, but that's about it. That'll be for everybody else. I could sit in your lives all day, nice and easy, no drama. My life is I'm not the most exciting person. I'm not gonna lie. I'm not. I used to be in my 20s. Some of you have heard my stories. I need this quiet time now to recover. It's so windy. Do you hear that? Oh my gosh. I can see my evergreens just going like this. Oh, I hope they don't. My car's in the garage. And to hit my car, it would have to go through the lean-to with the cordwood that Chris built. So that would protect my car. Thank God. Thank God he put that up. That tree came down, it would block the whole thing from coming in. It's crazy. So I've been doing so well and not ordering stuff online, guys, until today. I ordered from Walmart and Amazon. I got the aprons and the Walking Dead videos. I've gone weeks without ordering anything. Weeks. And y'all know it always isn't like that with me. Yeah. My bed is comfy, Firefly. Not for my hips. I got some bony hips. I can feel the bones and everything on my hips now. And I need one of I need one of those soft. We got my son gave us a Bobopedic, I think it was, or something like that. And it's that foam. And it was a king size. It was so comfortable, but you sink in the middle, you sink right in. And it's hard to get out of. I could see having a topper like that for my bed. But I have a king size too, so I think it would be the same problem. I'm thinking a smaller bed might be better. And if we can afford it, but I just don't want to waste the money right now. Because it's a new bed. But that room is so small, I could even go with a queen or a full size because Chris sleeps here on the couch. Y'all know that. There's another one. Shift kicker. I went to go get him, but you already did. It's so awesome. I don't need a lot of excitement. Your lives are fun, and we get to talk to you and everyone. I know I learned so much from all of you guys. I told you guys I wanted an apron, and I got Shift Kicker and Sandra Moody. So I ordered one from each of you, the links you gave me, because I want to try a couple. And they weren't expensive. They looked pretty nice, these aprons. And I think Giggles is sending me one. She's got some kind of special present for me. Giggles. But yeah, I like to chat with you guys. That's all. These live streams are they're a way to just connect and talk about whatever and not have people up on panel monopolize the whole thing. That's why I stopped getting up on panel. Because I would monopolize. I'd be talking and talking and talking, and then nobody else could talk, or other people were talking and talking and talking, and you know, I was seeing that happen, and I was doing it. And if I'm doing it, other people on the panel might be getting mad. So I'm like, you know what? I told Chris last night we need to get up here together and do another live stream together. It's just he's been working more now, and by the time he gets home, I'm shoving food down his throat with dinner so I can finish up a video, and then we're on the couch. And but we do need to do another video together, me and him, and where we can maybe bring people up on a panel too for like the last 15 minutes or so. It's going to have a few things in it. Giggles! I love you, girl. I bought a nice mattresses in 2020. Spent like $1,000. Great for my back. My bad bulge discs, herniated L1, L2. What kind of mattress is it, Miriam? Say it again, Lee, for those in the back. Sharon. Bad back. I am just talking to myself when you don't let me up on panel. Giggles. It's not just that I don't want you up here. It's that if I have to bounce out of here real fast or my hip's starting to hurt, I want to go. That's another reason too. But there was just certain people jumping up on our regular live streams that I just didn't want to be up there with, and they were monopolizing it, and I was monopolizing it too, and I know it. I know I was running at the mouth. I was, and I'm like, wait a minute, I didn't let anybody else talk, and I was like, no, now I focus on the chat, and that's how I conversate. What irritating. Sherry Leach, hello. Panels are like watching a Zoom call. Yeah. Oh gosh, it's going quick. What's irritating is then people go up on a panel and stay but never say anything. Why then yeah, and you know what was happening with me, Don Light, is I would go up on some of these panels and I'd have to leave and I'd have to go pick up the kids, or I'd have to go in the kitchen like just a little while ago, and I'd be bouncing in and out, and that's not fair to people that might be in the backside waiting to get in. And I'm up, you see me and my thing up there, my icon, but I'm doing something. And I found that I was doing that a lot. And I said, you know what? That's not fair to anybody else that's trying to get in there, where they could have my spot, because I'm up there. You all see my screen thing, but I'm not really there. I'm stirring my sauce, or, there's a lot of things I've been learning. And a lot of it was, I was doing these things. I was doing them. Hey, Heroic. Just caught this. I like when y'all do it together. Should have some, like sometimes a guest too. I tried having guests. I tried having Lisa Sutton's, and it finally happened, but it had to be postponed. And I don't like to be committed to things. I don't, because I just never know how good I'm going to be feeling or things like that. And I don't want to be committed. That's why I don't do that stuff anymore. Yeah, I have different discs too. I like when y'all do it together. Yeah, Miriam. Well, they do it in the mornings. Like this morning, Crazy Irish was live with all the regulars. She had Bushcraft and she had Trust and she had TJ Preps, and in the mornings it's tough. When I get up, I'm taking the kids to school and then I got to clean the kitchen and do it. Some mornings I don't have much to do, but I like the fact that I can come live when I'm ready, and that's what it's been happening. I've been coming live when I am able to get on here. I love Giggle. She's just so funny. I could listen to her talk. Her and her husband, I could just listen to her talk all day. Oh, the nectar. I've heard of that, Miriam. Yes, I have heard of that. So you're saying it's a good mattress? I'm so glad because I was thinking about that one. Oh, so you definitely recommend that, right, Miriam? I'm gonna have to check into. I did check into that, and mm-hmm. I've heard good things about that. Tried the pillow. I've tried the pillow between my knees and under my hips and this and that. Nectar memory mattress. I'm writing this down because I did check. I did look at their site one time. Memory mattress. I think the next one I do buy is going to be something like that because this one is relatively new. Yeah, Sharon, I can only handle so much news talk. And like today, they were all on Crazies and it was a good show. And I turned up full blast and I went in the kitchen and I was doing what I needed to, but I was listening. Thank God I got good speakers because I didn't really want to bring my laptop in there. But I was doing so many things that going up on a panel would just be distracting to people if I'm coming and going. And I don't want to do that to people. I don't want to do that. Foam, yes. Oh, I'm glad you said that. Prepper Stedding drives truck and he delivers for Purple, I thought. Purple? His mattress in his truck is so freaking comfortable. My God. Wow, chicken noodle. That's good. Stock up for. I have a few. Chris had a box of them before COVID even came in 2020. He had a big box of KN95 masks, and then we got a few more here and there. I'm going to check it out, Miriam, because man, I can't deal with much more of this. I told Chris I can't. Lee, tell Heroic the life of Thrive. If he has any questions, he can email me because there's so much to talk about with Thrive, honestly. But Heroic, I got a printout of all the shelf life for everything they have. I'll see if I can send it to you. I might be able to download it and then send you a paper on it. And anybody else that wants it, email me. I work better when I get an email. I can respond to it. Putting it in chat, I'll forget. So email me at lazarichomestead@gmail.com and I can shoot you this because I can't figure out how. I saved it to my desktop and it wouldn't save where you could view it. I don't know why. I tried to attach it into my community post and it wouldn't go in. Nectar memory foam. Yeah, I wrote that down. I am so happy I got to talk to you today about that. California King. It don't sag though in the middle. I have a king, and the memory, the Bobopedic one with that foam, it sagged in the middle when you got in it. It was so comfortable on my hips, but in the middle, it just dipped, and I couldn't get out around me. She has the purple one too. I've heard it. Yep, the purple one I've heard is really good too. Heirloom mattress. Heirloom? Never heard of heirloom. Auto. Lori's World, hello. I'm going to write purple too. I think I may, after we fix the car and see where we are when Chris gets back to work, where it's steady hours, because he's missed a day or two here or there over the winter each week. So it's cut hundreds of dollars off his paycheck that he normally gets. So once it's back to steady, I might just get another mattress and a smaller one. I don't need a king size. A queen would do me just fine, and then I'd have a little more room in my bedroom. How's Meemaw, Lori? How's Meemaw doing? Just needed old lady grab bars on your headboard. I don't have a headboard, Sherry. I don't have a headboard. It's just a mattress on a frame. It's all I can fit in that room. Firefly's seen my room. You literally can sit in the bed, grab the dresser, or grab some food off of my stand where I keep my clothes. I have a shelf of food, all the snacks go in there. Actually, when she stayed in my room, she had a can of pirouettes. She opened up and had some snacks while she was in there. All from the bed. You don't have to leave the bed because the bed takes up all the way up to almost to the door. Get a small one. They cheaper mattress. Yeah, a queen, I'm thinking. Because like I said, Chris sleeps out here and I could go with a queen. I could. A small fridge in my room. I begged my parents for a TV and a fridge in my room, and I could never, because I had 4 sisters and 2 brothers under me, and I got a phone, and this is when we had the landlines, and I had the long 100-foot cord going up the stairs on the side wall, down the hall into my room, and it was a business phone because my dad had a business, so it was frustrating for my dad when I was growing up and I wanted a phone. I had the big red lips you pick up and you got one half of the lips on it. Big pair of red, beautiful lips. Oh. Oh no. We'll never get up there, Lewis. Thank you though, but we'll never get. I don't travel. I don't like to travel. I can't sit that long now, and we would never get up that way. I'd have to literally sit in a whole seat full of cotton balls. Like big puffy cotton balls or something. Oh yeah, I love Lori's World, Sandra Moody. I watch her videos too. Oh my God. I don't always comment because I'm coming in and out and I'm pausing to go do something and I'm coming back and watching, and then I pause it to go do something else and I come back, but I always watch her videos. I love her videos. And are you doing Shed Wars, Lori's World? Are you doing it, I think, aren't you? I know Gardner Josh is. The whole house is small. Yeah, Sharon, you have a small house too? Um, my bedroom's the smallest. I think it was like a utility room or something. Because I know the lady had one daughter. I don't know if she had any other daughters or any other kids. The mini fridge on neighborhood app. It's used, but it works near like new in 2019. Never heard of it. Huh. So you are doing Shed Wars. Good. That's going to be good to watch. It's going to be good to watch. I am excited to watch it, you guys. Did you put Lori's link in there? Did anybody put her link? Yes, it's up there. Gardner Josh is doing it too, I think, this year. Yeah. It's going to be exciting to watch this stuff. Oh my God. I'm going to learn some stuff. That's what's going to happen is I'm going to learn some stuff. Oh, you too, Lewis? Oh, that would be cool. Oh, I can't wait to watch it. Oh boy, you're going to do a double-sized garden this year, Lori? I'm scaling back this time. I'm scaling back. I'm not killing myself like I did last time. My son has the old dorm fridge I painted turquoise. Oh, that's a nice color. That's a cool color for a fridge. Yeah, you're pretty artistic anyways, Firefly, so that's awesome. Yeah. Is Free Hanley doing Shed Wars? Didn't she do it one time or no? I can't remember. I do have to get back into catching all the videos. I have been very lax lately because I've been doing so much prepping that I haven't focused on everybody's videos and my favorite channels. So I have to get into that and take a day just to lay down or sit down and watch videos. But I can't sit, can't lay down. And then I get a squirrel moment and I go look at recipe videos when I don't need to. I have so many recipes that I still have yet to try. And I get them all printed out and piled up, and then I find new ones and I put them over those. And then that's why I don't like to commit myself to things because I just never know from day to day what I'm up to doing. I found that I really like to do these lives when I feel up to it, and I like to jump in chats when I feel up to it, and I don't need to be committed. And it's worked out better for me. I love that fireplace. I love my fireplace too. I got to clean it out again. We've used it so much that it's a lot of ashes, but I have 2 buckets of ashes out on the porch that we're going to sprinkle into our garden raised beds and stuff. So didn't want him to get rid of it. I just wanted to keep it there. I got to go out and do it now that the weather's getting nicer. I can go and put it in the soil and turn the soil. That might be this weekend because we're not driving around so much anymore. We're going to save our gas. Yeah, her hip is not cooperating. Yeah. I know she's having her surgery. I love it, Lori's World. I can't wait to tune in. I can't wait to start watching them. Do you get anybody from Massachusetts in those Shed Wars? In my growing zone? All right, at 2:15, I'm gonna let y'all go. It's 2:08 right now. I have to go in there and clean that. It's gonna take me quite a while. I got all the counters are full of dirty dishes and stuff. My mixer, the mixing bowl, I mean everything, and I got to get all the stuff for the new recipe for tonight. And my bum is starting like I don't have any meat on my butt anymore. It's gone. It's all gone now. All it is bone, pretty much. So I feel it when I'm sitting. Even this new chair is just not. I had to take the back pad off and the neck pad off because it was just not comfortable for me. All right, shift kicker. Yeah, gas is too much, Miriam. That's why we're gonna stay put and just do what we got to do around here and get it done. You know, my growing zone, I think is. I wrote it down. It's on one of these sticky notes. I think it was like 6. Let me Google that hold on, and I'll tell you. Just got to click out of some of these other. Hold on, and I will tell you. So we are. It says Dudley, hardening zones 5B and 6A. Average first frost October 1st to the 10th. Average last frost May 11th to the 20th. So 5A in the Berkshires to 7A on Cape Cod. Most of Western Mass is zone 5B. Coastal Eastern is zone 6B. That's all I got. I don't know where else I'm supposed to look, so I'm going to leave it at that. Hey, Free Hanley. We were just asking if you were doing Shed Wars. Yeah. I only have 5 more minutes, guys. Okay, Sandra Moody. Yeah, I have to clean that kitchen. It's awful. It's awful. I'm trying to lure a squirrel out of your cabin. Oh, oh my gosh. Really? Oh. 84 cents up here in Ontario, Lewis said. Jeez. Oh, that's good. I can't wait to watch it, Laurie's World. I can't wait. I'm getting tired too. Around 2 o'clock, I start pooping out. But I'm so glad to have been able to talk with you guys again. This will be my last live. I don't know how Chris will be feeling when he gets home. If he wants to come on and do a live, maybe we will together, or maybe just him and I'll be in the background cleaning the kitchen or whatever. Or I don't know what it's going to be like. I haven't heard from him today, so I don't know. But I want to start doing a few here and there with him and me together. That's how we wanted to do it anyway. Well, I wasn't ready to really go this morning and leave my live stream, but I didn't want to be rude because everybody was telling me Crazy Irish was coming on, and I thought we were not jumping over each other's live streams, but she did her live stream even though I was still live. So I jumped out out of respect, but I'm not doing that anymore. We all have different schedules, and I'm going to stick to what works for me. And whether she didn't get my notification or she just didn't know I was live, I never get her notifications till after she started. And that's a big YouTube problem, I feel, is we ring those stupid bells like we're supposed to, but we're not getting notified. So how can we all coordinate if especially me, I'm very spontaneous. I do it when I was doing it strictly when I didn't see any of them from my group doing it, but I'm not getting the notification, so I'm not knowing. Oh, no more today. Oh no, just today, Laurie's World. I was already live this morning, honey. And I really got to go clean that kitchen. I'm not going to stop doing my lives. No, just for today. And like I said, it depends on what Chris's mood is when he gets home. Maybe he'll pop on and we'll do another one together and I'll pick on him a little, or he'll pick on me, or I'll drive him crazy, The last out and about we did over the weekend, I drove him bananas. Wait till you see the video. Oh my God, he wanted to just slap me. I know he did. No, he did. He was trying to eat his burger, and I'm over here zooming in. He almost said it too. He's like, can't, I forget what he said, but you'll see it in the video. I think YouTube is just getting in the way too much of his life. Being out trying to eat. I was like zooming in on his Whopper. He was mad. I think he was mad. But he was a good sport. What are you doing with bamboo? Oh, you're doing a new project. You're doing a new project, Ginger Ninja. That van, right? Is it for your van? I can't wait till I hope that you chronicle that on video, the whole van thing. Oh my God, I am so looking forward to that. I can't even tell you how much, because that is something I wanted to do a few years ago. So please bring us along for that, Ginger Ninja. Oh my God, you don't even know. I'm living vicariously through you. Yeah, Sharon, I just gave up with the whole notifications thing. All right, guys, it is 2:15. I love you guys. I am so appreciative of you guys. Sherry Leach, yeah, she's in Canada, and she's one of my favorites too. I met her over at Bev's at our Half Acre Homestead. I'll never forget that. She's one of the few that reached out to me and said hi to me all the time, and she's just wonderful. But I want to say thank you to everybody again for bearing and listening to me jabber. And maybe if Chris is up for it, we'll do my back's hurting. we'll do another one. Maybe we'll bring a few people up towards the end. I don't know. Um, I really don't know. I don't know how he's going to be feeling, but I know I'm going to be shoving food in his face so I can do the ending of my cooking video. But I just want to say thank you guys. I love all of you, and you all are what making my days. I know I'm not so much on the live streams with other people anymore, but I'm learning how I want to do things more and what I don't want to be doing. And this is comfortable for me. I don't have a time clock. I'm not punching. I don't have people waiting for me, and then I don't really feel like going on. You know, if I didn't sleep the night before and I can't get up and I'm scheduled to do a live, I don't want to do that. I don't like to commit myself. But you all are why I do it. So I love being able to talk to you guys and focus on you. And that's where it should be. The focus should be on chat. To me, that's my opinion. It should be on everybody that comes to see me and listen and talk with me. That's where the focus should be, is on you guys. So I appreciate it. You don't even know how much. It gets me through my crazy days. Okay, guys, have a great day. And if you see it, oh, Ocean ran, hi, but I'm leaving. But it's nice to see you. Bye, guys. I got to remember which buttons to hit first to end broadcast.